this is Indie Artist Newz, Artist Newz. 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 Check it, this is Indie Artist Newz, Artist Newz. Welcome to Indie Artist Newz. I'm your host, The Grinder, bringing you the latest in the world of independent artists. To evolve, elevate, enrich, and encourage. Words that signify the works of artist Jarrad Anthony. This singer-songwriter and multi-instrumentalist says he just wants to connect and have his listeners experience the exchange of mutual energy, of love, knowledge, and intimacy through his music. Jarrad once hit #2 on a UK charting with his debut single, So Divine. This VA native has been featured in Vibe, Black Beat, and Blue and Soul magazines, just to name a few. He has been dubbed Mr. Independent after rejecting several major deals, instead opting to begin his own label, JAP Music and Entertainment Group. He has toured the world, sharing stages with the likes of Lyfe Jennings, Howard Heward, Silk, and Anthony Hamilton. He is currently #2 on the Reverb Nation charts for Richmond, Virginia, soul, and R&B. Check out his music on ReverbNation.com/Jarrad Anthony.
Just fade away. Today's my lucky day. Today's my lucky day.
I.A.N is sponsored by
My Music Unscripted.
Rise and star, rise and star, rise.
Enticing lyrics and sultry vocals is the reason why Entycee U is #1 on the Reverb Nation R&B and soul charts for Pittsburgh, PA. She laces her listeners with versatile tracks that she has not only performed but also arranged. She has an old school R&B style fused with a new school music vibe. Entycee U says she doesn't believe in vocal workstations and prefers to lay her vocals the old-fashioned way, finding the right pitch and then building the harmony from that point. Hear her arsenal of a mixture of R&B, neo-soul, and hip-hop on ReverbNation.com/Entycee U. I.A.N is sponsored by Go Digital or Go Home, MrShadi.com. Do your homework. In 1968, a gang named Savage 7 would hit the streets of East Bronx. Savage 7 later transformed into Black Spades before eventually becoming an organization known as Zulu Nation. Zulu Nation is the biggest organization for uniting hip-hop worldwide. To learn more about this historic organization, visit JPBTV.com. Do your homework. I.A.N is sponsored by Indie Artist Music Awards, coming May 2013. Visit www.theindies.com. To your health. Calcium. Did you know? Nutritionists suggest we add more calcium to our diets. Calcium builds strong bones and is essential for lifelong bone health. The recommended daily allowance for calcium is 1,000 mgs or 1,200 mgs if you're over the age of 50. Nutritionists suggest eating calcium-rich foods like dairy, fruit, veggies, and beans. These foods also include magnesium, vitamin D, and vitamin K, which are essential for us to reach our daily allowance goals for calcium. This is To Your Health. I.A.N is sponsored by
Square One Radio.
We trust you enjoy Indie Artist Newz. We need your feedback. Hit us up on Facebook at Indie Artist Newz, on YouTube at Indie Artist Newz, and on Twitter at Indie Artist Newz. I'm your host, The Grinder, for Indie Artist Newz. See you next time. Check it, this is Indie Artist Newz, Artist Newz. 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 Check it, this is Indie Artist Newz, Artist Newz.